Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello, Joshy, Lou, Sawyer, Tom, Benjigamin, Lulu Pistols, and Kevin. You wish the Switch version of this game got a randomizer mod of its own. Yeah, that would be cool if that existed. The joke being that there actually is a randomizer for the Switch version. If you search Skyward Sword HD randomizer, you should be able to find it on Google without too much trouble. I think you can also type !SSHDR in chat. Also, thanks for the good luck, Viola. Hello, Robo something, Menimax, Karmadix, and Venix Dev. Also, thank you very much, Juniper, for the 36 months of Tier 1. And thank you for the good luck as well. I do appreciate the 3 years of support. I'm glad that you have enjoyed all the fun streams. But yeah, so today I don't actually have time to do TPHD runs, so I guess in theory I could have done like an any % run, but oh well. We can do this today instead. Which is the new Season 4 build and Season 4 settings for the Skyward Sword randomizer. So, yeah. Because this is not going to take as long as a TPHD run does. Alright. Let's see what fun adventures and item placements we get this time. Desert Gorge. No mine. Oh, Farron Woods. No, Upper Skyloft. Wow, that's kind of a lot. Fire dungeons are Skyview, LMF, and Sandship. Let's see, so we should start with Amber Tablet because this is where we started. I guess does also give us another entrance that we can drop in at. And we have the Beetle, and I did not run up that correctly. Also, thanks for the good luck, Leanne and a red piggy. But yeah, Desert Gorge spawn kind of sucks. It's not convenient to really go anywhere, unfortunately. The end. Sand Oasis Goddess Cube is a thing that's in Logic, which we can get right now. We can also get Goddess Cube near Caged Robot, even though logically it says we can't. Nevermind was dead. Oh yeah, it's possible to load up a Skyward Sword randomizer seed on a Wii U. It's kinda not... Well, I guess with the virtual Wii homebrew, it's fine. You can also technically, like, inject it as a virtual console title, but doing that is a little bit painful. No pings, huh? Oh, wait, no, there's one ping that's bomb-locked. Well, I guess LMF is just up, which is interesting. Yeah, no chest up there. I mean, personally, the Skyward Sword randomizer is my favorite of the Zelda randomizers, but that's also because I like Skyward Sword as one of my favorite Zelda games, so... Like, this game, or this randomizer doesn't have as many options for, like, things you can randomize compared to, like, Ocarina of Time. But... I mean, Ocarina of Time is fairly fleshed out because it has a lot of people who work on it. Yeah, the Metroid Prime 4 does kind of essentially just have a Skyward Sword beetle in it. That's kind of true. And... You are pinging... And you are pinging, wow. And... okay, that Spiral Charge Rock.
Wow!
Sorry. Just here's the lower one, which I guess we got down there decently somehow. Got gratitude crystals. See, that's the out of logic one, technically. Before we go to the in logic one, I want to see what my starting statue is here. Because if it's like Sand Seed, then... It does technically give us access to Sand Ship, even though I don't think we can really do anything there. Okay, so it's not. Skyward Sword is the only rando you have ever played, and it took 6 hours. That's a lot of hours for Skyward Sword rando. I mean, yeah, if you're... Usually when you first play a randomizer, there's... gonna be a lot of time where, like, you're not actually doing anything, because you're trying to figure out where you're gonna go next, and stuff like that, so... Understandable. So, good afternoon, the old Took. And down. I don't know if we really needed that, but we don't have the hint for the Water Dragon Lord yet. Desert is path to Girahim 1. Okay. Right, and all of Upper Skyloft is dead, which is fascinating. Thunderhead is passed to Molderak. Okay. That's Fire Shield Earrings. I don't actually know if those are really going to be necessary, but maybe. We'll get them just in case. Because we don't have Fire Sanctuary as a required dungeon. And there's not a whole lot of checks that would otherwise require going to Volcano Summit. Also, thanks for the good luck, Peachy. Our first rando was SSL Sanity. It took you 12 hours. Yeah. And especially if you're not familiar with what the checks are the first time, it can definitely take a while. And yeah, the randomizer does significantly increase the speed that our bird flies at. As the speed in the original game is very slow. Bat 50 is good. So thank you very much, Programmicus, for subscribing at Tier 3 for 6 months in advance. That is a lot of advanced months of Tier 3, so thank you very much. Strimmer, where is Mirror Shield? The Mirror Shield is in the secret ice area in Skyward Sword that definitely exists. Yes. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That was a piece of art. I need to stop wasting time and add Mirror Shield to Skyward Sword Rando. Ah, yes. I'm pretty sure... Oh wait, no, we don't have Beatrice. Did not need to talk to Beatrice. Oh well. Also, yes, the ball and chain is right next to the bazooka. Wow, we found Greg. Thanks, Greg. And Bat 50 was dead. Through the waterfall cave. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have the programming knowledge to be able to add the mirror shield with actual mirroring functionality to Skyward Sword, just in general. Sure, you could probably figure out how to model swap one of the shield models with a mirror shield, though. Okay, nothing in Waterfall Cave. Yeah, there is the beam of light to the Thunderhead, and there are, like, the vertical beams, like, in the Silent Realms and just for each of the pillars as well. Those are all vertical lights. Volcano Ascent. That's pinging. Now, hey, a sword. That's useful, so I don't know why I rechecked this statue. So thanks for the good luck, Kanto. think to pick up the gratitude crystals. There we go. I mean, the shield parrying can be applied to a lot of things, aside from just, like, the BMOS attack. You can parry basically any attack. The Triforce of Wisdom is in Lanayru Desert. I'll say, yeah, the randomizer is beaten by defeating Demise, and to get to Demise with these settings, we have to find the Goddess Harp, we have to get the... I think it's just Master Sword, and not True Master Sword. And we also have to beat the 3 required dungeons, which are the ones that are highlighted in blue on the tracker. There are some randomizers that have, like, or at least some Zelda randomizers that have, like, a Triforce Hunt mode. That one. Where basically, you just instantly activate the credits after you find a certain number of Triforce pieces that are scattered throughout the world. It's usually, like, set at 20 or something, I think. That's a key piece that I don't need. I don't need what's in there. More gratitude crystals. Got 10. Oh, hey, money. Convenient. Oh, wait, the Goddess Cube that I got was not one of the ones that was necessary. Oops. Probably should have taken a look at which Goddess Cubes were actually necessary before I tried to get that. How many sea charts do we need before we can fight Demise? Well, we do have the 1 sea chart already, so presumably only 1. Another temple key piece. Or wait, is that a... No, yeah, okay. For a second I thought that might have been an extra wallet. Because they do kind of look similar. Oh, that's Cave's key. We need that. Favorite dungeon theme in Skyward Sword? Good question. I guess I like the theme in, like, this first room of Skykeep and the Skykeep, like, small Silent Realm maps. Is maybe my favorite. This one is definitely one we need. You can see this on the, thing. Fortunately, the 2 chests I can't get are pinging. Nice. Also, thanks for the good luck botage. Probably have to go back to Beetle's shop. Surprise me if there was something there. LMF is also pretty good in shifting between past and present. Right, and we can get a Tro 510, but probably Beetle first. I also spawned in the wrong spot. Baby Rattle. Nice Stone of Trials on 800. We don't need 50 or 300, so we do just have enough money, which is nice. Do we get... Is that another beetle? It sure is. Yeah, that gets us stuff in Lanayru Desert. Okay. Pretty sure it'll be... Well, actually... No, I don't know if it'll be faster. Get the Caged Robot. Getting to Caged Robot with that spawn kind of sucks. So, hello, Repulpos. I hope that your morning walk was good. I hate my shark. I'm sorry that your shark has been behaving badly. There's also technically... Still Fire Node. Oh, I guess actually Hook Beetle gets us deeper into LMF. I forgot about that. Ow, there's the Emerald Tablet. Probably what we were actually looking for. There is, at least the Wii version does have entrance rando for specifically dungeon entrances and trial gate entrances, but not for anything else. At least at the moment. So it's fairly, like, simple entrance randomizer. The Skyward Sword HD one has more options. I did mean to look into trying to see if we could get more of the options into the Wii version. But it is kind of a daunting task to try and do. And will time shift stones count as entrances for randomizing? I'm not sure how that would even conceptually work. Ow, I guess this doesn't actually give me a whole lot. Huh. The viewing platform... Oh wait, Skyview's a required dungeon. Hold on. I forgot about that. I don't know why I thought Skyview was not a required dungeon. Like, every time you enter a time shift stone area, you get warped somewhere else. Also, hello, Elementalic. This seed has been interesting so far, definitely. Hitting a time shift stone warps you to the other room. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, that also means that you would have to have something that leads back to the thing that the time shift stone is at. Or, like, the area that the time shift stone activates. Skirvo plate is nothing. Cool. I don't know if I really need that statue, since it's probably just gonna beat Skyview here and now. Even if it will be kind of slow, most likely. Oh, I forgot to... well. Oh, well. Check the throw. Now it's possible that we're doing Skyview much slower than we otherwise would have needed to, but... Well, I mean, Stone Tower Temple and Inverted Stone Tower Temple, I thought they were completely separate maps in Majora's Mask. Or am I not remembering Majora's Mask correctly? Ah, yeah, so SSH stands for Sand Ship, and FS stands for Fire Sanctuary. SV is Skyview, ET is Earth Temple, LMF is Lineage Mining Facility. Aren't the now/past versions separate layers of the same map? I guess it depends on what you mean by layer. Because at least the way we use the word layer as terminology, that would not be the correct way. Like, that would not be the correct distinction to make for how the past and present versions work. At least I don't think it is, by my understanding. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. It's Skyview 1, so... I can't just ping the mini-boss chest. This is not max settings, no. These are the Season 4 settings, which is regular Master Sword, 3 dungeon, Triforce required. Start with Goddess Sword, I guess. One random item. God, I had a shield. But yeah, because I think the like past and present implementation is just kind of like like something of a texture swap and like activating or updating different states of objects that are either supposed to only appear in the past or only appear in the present. Darn it, of course it is. Let's get everything else here first. Before we commit to 3 eyes with just the beetle. Oh, that's a harp-shaped object. Ballad of the Goddess. Yeah, because the time shift stones don't, like, load a completely separate map, or, like, transition to a completely separate map at all, or separate stage reload. Also, that's a sword, I want that. So thanks for the good luck, apes. Alright, I also forgot that I got Baby Rattle. The key is over here. I honestly... Okay, another furnace. I don't know if the bit warp would be faster in this scenario. It might be. How do the orbs work in that regard? I mean, the orbs are just like a time shift area that can also move. Which, I mean, the time shift areas, even that aren't the orbs, already move in the sense that they expand, right? So instead of them just simply expanding, you can also move wherever the center of the area is that gets affected. Chat is not turned off. Thanks for the good luck, Stavros. 4 swords in a half hour is crazy. Well, we did start with 2 of them, so we've only found 2 sword upgrades. Definitely a lot more reasonable. I guess this technically doesn't have to be the second key, because we weren't able to check the dig spot at all. But yeah, it's... Because yeah, these settings start with Goddess Sword, since there are Goddess Cubes enabled. I don't know why it took like 2 seconds for the tracker icon to update the second small cue. No reason for me to open that, since I shouldn't have to come back here. Either this is the boss key, or the boss key requires digging mitts. It's the boss key. Kind of unsurprisingly. We did indeed insert the H. So thanks for the good luck finds. I know what the current any percent world record is. I think it's a 107.38? It's a 107 something. Pretty sure it's a 107.30 something. I know so much about this game. What is 17th place on any percent? 17th place would probably be like a 120, if I had to guess. Maybe like a 17 or 18. I do not know for certain what 17th place currently is. I'm sorry if I have failed you in that regard. Let's go to Thunderhead. Who holds the 17th place record? I do not know. Oh, it's a 116. Dang. I should have had more faith, I guess. Oh, not required gratitude crystal pack. Okay. That's just a thing. I think I could name all the NPCs. Probably not. I mean, immediately off the top of my head, I don't remember what the name of Gondo's... I actually don't know if it's... what relation the other person has to Gondo, but there's someone else who lives in Gondo's house that I don't know what their name is, so I cannot name all the NPCs. I know who holds the 5th place record. Am I 5th place? I think I'm either 4th or 5th place. But I feel like given the specificity of 5th place, it's probably me. Bugnet. Gust Bellows. Hooray. That gives us, stuff to do. I know so much, where are all the gratitude crystals? Well, there's 15 loose ones. There's Link's room, Zelda's room, the Academy plant, the sparring hall, the West Cliff, below the upper Skyloft bridge, the one inside Paro's house. There is the two after the waterfall cave, the one on Beetle's ship, the two on the Lumpy Pumpkin, the one in Skyloft Village. There's the one on the light tower. The one on the waterfall island. I think that's all 15 loose ones. And then the 5 packs are one from Rhina, one from Birdie here, who gave us the whip and the randomizer. One from Malara, one from Oriel, one from Pero. One from Kina. One from Sparrow. And one from Dodo. I think that's all of them. I might have forgotten. If I know so much, what would I need to do to unlock your gratitude crystals? I guess do your taxes for you? I don't know. Oh, right, Alan's crystals. Yeah, I forgot about those. This time I just got paid for blowing dust in the air. Right, well, the whip doesn't actually help us a whole lot. Probably have to go to LMF next. You're grateful Ganondorf is nice enough to give Zelda a room when she's captured? Yeah. I guess at least sometimes. Sometimes she's just trapped in a crystal and can't do anything. If I was a true Skyward Sword fan, I could recite every line of code from memory. Ah, yes. As we all know, every true Skyward Sword fan has committed all of the PowerPC instructions that make up this game to memory. Specifically, the console's memory while it's running. Whip did not go where I wanted it to go. I could learn the algorithm. I mean, I'm sure that this game has many an algorithm. I don't think it's just one algorithm that the game runs on. Oh, the RNG algorithm? I mean, yeah, I think that one's like fully understood for this game. Not in the sense that we can like reliably manipulate it, but we generally know how it works and what the cycles are for it. Really? It's gonna be an issue. We don't need any of the small key locked checks here. There's a small key that we don't need. Nice bonk. No, the RNG does not always start at the same time. I think it's just determined by... Or at least I would imagine it's determined by system time, but I've never actually heard what it's determined by before. I know that Wind Waker always initializes its RNG to the exact same value at the start, but that is not the case for Skyward Sword. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess the Wii doesn't actually have all of the code in memory at once, because it only loads the rel code for the rels that are loaded. Nice. I forgot about that. That is not this chest. Which boss has traits that remind me of a monster from Monsters, Inc.? Definitely Demise. Definitely not Tantalus. I don't think I have to open this, but I will anyway. Hanging. Digging bits. Hopefully I don't have to go back to Skyview. So thanks for the good luck Yale boots. This seed has been interesting. It's been very linear. That throat shot. Oops. No boss key chest, thankfully. I feel like... I never remember what the consistent way to be able to use the beetle is. Because the way that I like to get on with the bomb explosion doesn't feel very consistent with that. So thanks for the good luck, Pounce the Tiger. Alright, what's gonna be here? It's not gonna be Bomb Bag, because Bomb Bag is locked. The Bomb Bag locks that location, but it's more Gratitude Crystal. Hopefully I made the right decision by trying to wait out for the Tro 30. What do I think would be the best first trick to learn to improve Skyward Sword rando times? I mean, that's gonna heavily depend on, like, what settings are being used. But, I mean, I guess because there are, like, a couple of different tricks that are, like, these are useful in, like, specific scenarios, but I wouldn't say that there is, like, one trick you should learn above all else. I guess, like, early Lake Floria, if the door to Floria is closed, is a good one, though, if you don't want to require all of Floria past Claw Shots or Gust Bellows. There's also, like, various back-in times that you could learn, like, the one for skipping the ballroom section in Earth Temple, which will allow you to get through Earth Temple without the beetle. Oh, come on. Yeah, with these settings, we start with the Hylian Shield. That's been pretty standard for, like, competitive Skyward Sword randomizer for a while. $20. want to say thank you for the YouTube video of the fence jump to get to early Floria waterfall. You showed your dad it and he thought it was awesome. Nice. It is a pretty neat trick. You can kind of just jump slash onto the fence. It's also not very difficult, like... Pretty much anybody could probably learn how to do it in like 5 minutes. I did not mean to call Fi. Okay, well that got us digging mitts. It's digging mitts are a thing now. Oh, darn it, I meant to... I forgot about the hintstone. Oops. Well, I guess we also got more gratitude crystals. Oh yeah, we should probably go back to Eldin for those 2 pings in Magma Turf, though. That's probably... what's next. Maybe one day we'll find Bomb Bag or the Claw Shots. Yeah, the Loftwing speed is increased by like 300% in Randomizer, I think, so it's like 3 times as fast. Bottle. I guess we have a bottle now. And the Master Sword. Alright, we have our swords. Oh, yeah, I have to... Well... I think we'll go do the sand slide stuff first, just in case we get Bomb Bag in there. Otherwise I'll have to do the trek back up the mountain the slower way. This is practice. This is not a race. Because I did not have time to play or to do TPHD runs today, so instead we do this, which does not take as long. bow. Okay, so that logically gets us access to the top. That's right. Thanks for the good luck, Brexibus. Oh, really? That was too early. Man. I also actually have a projectile I can shoot now. Still missed using it properly. What are we looking for right now? Well, we do still need claw shots. If nothing else. And probably bomb bag. Still need the 3 pieces of the Triforce. We know one of them is in Laniru Desert. Why did I go back up here? I did not mean to do that. I have to go up the slow way. All the bad RNG happen now, so my race will be blessed. Yeah, I'm not sure when the next time I'm going to do a... Well, actually, I guess I'm doing a Skyward Sword Randomizer race next weekend, but it's not with the Season 4 settings. It's the biannual co-op all-sanity thing. A randomizer just in time for Christmas. That's true, it is the randomizer that's just in time for Christmas, I guess. No, Christmas is in 18 days? 18 days. Slingshot that we don't need anymore. I will not be streaming on Christmas. Lene Reminding Facility boss key chest is dead. Oh boy. How was I ever gonna know that one? Nice, that missed. Earth Temple key piece that we also don't need. And rupees. Alright. Guess I do the Volcano Summit stuff, even though it's kind of sucks to do. I did not mean to take out the slingshot there. Hello, Cryptid. And thank you for the good luck as well, John. No. So I think the total amount of checks that are in these settings is just, it's 165 plus whatever dungeons we have, so it probably gets up to like 200 or so. Wait, is the Goddess Cube... Oh, it's the one in Summit Waterfall. That's inconvenient. Oh, I guess I should have picked up water elsewhere. That would have been faster. Especially since I went up the regular way. Volcano Summit is past Tantalus. Okay. Interesting. Are you going to find claw shot? Well, we can't find claw shots on there. It could just be on the, the cube here. Okay. In theory, the one goddess chest in Thunderhead that's left might have something. Oh, I should probably do Rail first, though. Picks up her bird. And also apparently failed to jump into the volcanic island. Spiral Charge. That locks one check, which we'll get after Thunderhead. Not this, then we need Magma Mitts, but seems like something. How often do I do no logic? I don't think I've ever done no logic for Skyward Sword. Because Skyward Sword is pretty unbeatable without logic, even with trying to do all of the glitches. Water Dragon Scale. Alright. That gives us stuff to do. Yeah, no, I have to go all the way over to this chest to be able to check it. Or to be able to ping it, I guess. That's fine. that one. Yeah, nothing else. I'll say yes, the fast loft wing is a much needed quality of life change. Especially for the randomizer, where you could potentially be flying around a lot. It was another bottle! Wow. Oh yeah, we have Flooded Faron Woods. All of the groups of 4. That's such a pain to get to, though, but I guess we'll do it. Not having claw shots for this is pretty bad. But in theory, the Water Dragon scale probably leads to claw shots. Claw shots are really the only thing that's preventing us from getting to Tantalus at this point. I do not have claw shots, and yet I still tried to motion for them. Groups of 4. There's one's under viewing platform. Really? There's one over here. No, I did not want to move over there. Owen's letter. It's another quest item. Blue ones. There's our claw shots. Now we have 47 locations available. Nice. I'd really like to get this last group of Tad Tones without dying, but I'm not sure. Okay. You're at your distance. Neat. That gives us access to Sandship. Do want to check out the rest of Floria first, though. Goddess Cube in Lake Floria. Really? Hello? You explode. There we go. Really? Bro. And we didn't even get it. Oh my goodness. Try this again. There you go. Harp object. Aru's wisdom. There are no useful items there. Although my motion controls are not particularly well synced at the moment. Is it hard to go from completely different control, like Twilight Princess, to Skyward Sword in one day? Not really, I would say. I'd say usually if there's any difficulty in doing something like that, it's if, like, I have to go between, like, an original game and its remake that have similar controls, but not quite the same controls. Rory's Courage. Nice. Good duplicate. Like, if I have to constantly go between Twilight Princess on GameCube and Twilight Princess HD, that can be, like, kinda difficult. Or, like, if I had to constantly be going between Wind Waker and Wind Waker HD, that could be a little difficult. But, like, if the games are completely different, then not really, no. Nice, another duplicate. Alright, let's go to Lanayru. Where we can finally do things. And the neighbor mine was dead, so we don't have to go there at all. Triforce of Courage can be found at Central Skyloft. Magma Mitts. I forgot to ping in Boko Base. Oops. Item behind digging is not required, though. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. What is that? I think that might just be a medal. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah. Now that custom items are a thing in Mario Kart World, we could do Mario Kart World 1v1, no items to determine Mario Kart World Champion. I suppose that is true, yeah. Though I think you would probably just win again, because I haven't played Mario Kart World in a while. And probably would not practice for a showdown like that. Do we know where any triangles are? Yes. We know that the, one for the Triforce of Wisdom is in the desert, and the one for the Triforce of Courage is on Central Skyloft. It's just Triforce of Power. That we don't know about. Or I guess don't have any sort of lead on. Obviously, Demise is hoarding it. True, that's probably what's happening. So, Upper Skyloft is so I guess Skyloft is split into 3 sections as far as the randomizer goes, just to make it so that Skyloft is not just one giant conglomerate of a region that has like 50 checks in it. So there's Upper Skyloft, which is like the goddess statue and the Knight Academy, and anything around that area. There is Skyloft Village, which is anything that's to the east of the bridge over the river. On Skyloft, so that's like where most of the houses are, and like, that's also where Betro is, but Betro is his own separate region. Right, Goddess Cubanation. And then Central Skyloft is essentially everything else. Yeah, so like, giving the rattle to Birdie, and also cleaning Malara's house are part of Skyloft Village. And yeah, so like the Water Dragon scale, or the chest that's locked behind the water tunnel, is in Central Skyloft. It's like the bazaar, the houses that are around the bazaar, and also like the waterfall cave area and whatnot. So one of the hints that we got at the beginning of the seed is that Upper Skyloft is barren, so there is not going to be anything for us on Upper Skyloft. Which is pretty rare because Upper Skyloft has a lot of checks open at the beginning. Like, a lot of them are just Sphere 0 checks. Is anything locked behind Beetle in this rule set? Yeah, the cheaper options, or the cheaper items in Beetle's shop are included in these settings, so... Anything that's up to 300 rupees. I want to say that's down inside. Can't a Baron region still have something good like Fierce Deity Mask? I mean... I don't know how Majora's Mask calculates its Baron regions, but, like, if an item... like, typically a Baron region means that none of the items in that region are items that can unlock anything logically, right? So you could still have something like Fierce Deity's Mask in a Baron region. Nice. Because Fierce Deity Mask is not logically required for anything. At least I don't think it would be in Majora's Mask. Do I play Twilight Princess? Yes. Most of my streams lately have actually been Twilight Princess. Or at least Twilight Princess HD specifically. Well, yeah, so, like, in Skyward Sword Randomizer, if Betrothed doesn't have anything useful on any of his checks, then, like, Gratitude Crystals can be in Baron regions, right? Dragon Song of the Hero. Progressive Beetle? Oh boy. At least one. So, like, it technically could be, like, there technically could be items that unlock more checks in Baron regions, but those checks they unlock will then not have anything useful. I think it's basically the same idea. Oh yeah, so in Skyward Sword, like, the extra quiver or extra bomb bag are not considered to be logically relevant items at all. Well, so in this game, like, an extra quiver or an extra bomb bag is, like, a completely separate item. Like, it's an item that, you can buy, like, at the bazaar shop, and then it gets put in your pouch. And then you can, like, take it out of your pouch. And then you don't have the effect of it anymore, right? But, like, it's something that you have to consciously be like, I want to, you know, keep this in my inventory because I think it's useful enough to put in one of my inventory slots. It's not like a permanent upgrade that you get in, like, previous Zelda games. Come on. Climb the ladder, not the wall next to the ladder, please. Oh wow, 3 pings in treasure room. Boss key. There's Din's power. Small key. So thanks for the good luck, Cloverfield. And yep, there's the second one. I'm sure there have been quite a few scenes where every chest and treasure room pings. Go back to boss, or go back to the boss key chest. So thank you very much, Darth Anakin, for the 56 months at Tier 2. It's indeed a lot of months at Tier 2, so thank you for the continued support. We have found all of the songs. We have not found the harp yet, though. Still do not have a bomb bag. Okay, so no chest at stern. More gratitude crystals. When did we get 30? I don't remember when we got 30. Baron?
don't remember, honestly. But neat.
Oh, yeah, it might have been the last group of tab tones. Oops. Hello, Max. Welcome to a very linear Skyward Sword Randomizer seed.
This is by far the slowest boss fight. Somehow didn't take damage from the barrel. Well, there's our 3 required dungeons beaten. Fought for an evil crystal. Excellent. And 20 rupees.
Tantalus's brain. I guess that could be an interpretation, yeah. It was actually Tantalus's heart, because it was in the heart container, but maybe his brain is in his heart. I'm gonna assume we can do this.
Oh, right. I think that check was taken out.
Yeah, so, yeah, we don't need to be there. Yeah, because the skipper-chested shack check is not part of the checks this season. I probably also don't need this hint. Just ignore it. Go to Pirate Stronghold. So thanks for the good luck, oh hey, Kristen.
That is a rupee, and that looks like gratitude crystals,
Which I guess we'll pick up. Even though we probably don't need them. Hello, Nat. Welcome to the most linear seed ever. Nice slingshot. That's why Sam Seed wasn't there. I sound much quieter. Microphone volume on OBS seems fine, but...
Or, like, it seems normal compared to...
But it would be. None of those. Outright bizarre.
Well, I guess it has to be item in Bird's Nest, then.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that could be just because, like, Skyward Sword is louder than TPHD. Or I guess more specifically that, like, TPHD is kind of quiet. Or that, like, my Wii U's audio output is quieter than the Wii's. There's the Triforce. And Betrow probably doesn't have anything, but... Which I suppose it's possible Tro has a tad tone, which is why the water dragon reward would be useless, if that was the case. The Tro was indeed a letdown. Did not have anything. Ah, yes, we are on Hook Beetle. Oh yeah, those are some pings. Am I finally going to get my bomb bag? Quite a lot of things here. And this was something, okay. There's the harp. No, darn it. Oh, honestly, I think it's faster to just do this. I can't do this. Darn it. Ugh. Around that, but the hitbox on that thing is weird, so I might not have been able to. There's our bomb bag. Now we can finally do the rest of the locations. Really? I don't know when the tourney starts, honestly. I think it's like January? Maybe? Alright, that's a quick beetle.
Not really something we need.
God, it's the last bow. At least the last one we didn't know about, because we knew that
Another one was in a trial that we didn't go to.
What? Oh, right. I completely forgot about some checks. Oops. Hold on. Yeah, there was another ping at the top that I just completely ignored, so... Probably should go do that one after, find the Triforce of Power here. Or the Triforce of Courage in the desert. I know, that's a weird mistake for me to make. Just completely forgetting about that last ping. Are you the Triforce of Courage? Or not? You are a bottle that I don't need. Well, yeah, I mean, the last time I did, this randomizer wasn't too long ago. Also, thanks for the good luck, Pasadon. Hanging up front. We probably did need the bomb bag, then. Oh, well, that's true Master Sword, I guess. Well, no, so this is my first time doing Season 4 settings, but... like, the mistake of me ignoring those checks in Boko Base isn't really, like, a settings-specific thing. Like, I've never made the mistake of just ignoring those checks in Boko Base unless it was an intentional decision on my part. But that time I was just autopiloting for some reason. I'm pretty sure these settings just need regular Master Sword. Yeah, just regular Master Sword. Is the PAL speedrun much different? No, I mean, like, if you want to speedrun the Wii version, I don't think there's any difference between the game versions other than just language speed. Like, Japanese is significantly faster than any other languages, except, I guess, Korean, but I assume you're not going to get the Korean version of Skyward Sword either. But if you're on PAL, you'll just have, like, much slower text, basically. I guess it's not actually that much slower. I think it's only like 2 or 3 minutes slower throughout the run. At least for any percent. It's gonna be more the longer the run is, just because then there's more text. Alright, Juniper, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching today. Hope the bed is good and comfy. Wait. Oh, it's this one. Now we have to wait. Here's where it should be. Yep. Ah, yes, that is Go. Also, yeah, I don't think at least I've never heard of a 50 hertz versus 60 hertz discrepancy for, like, Skyward Sword. This was a quick one. I don't know if it was particularly quick for, like, these settings. Nice. Because the seed was pretty linear, things considered. It only, like, slightly opened up at the end, but even then, it's like, not really. The only checks I actually skipped were Gorko's Goddess Wall and Zelda's Blessing. So we did not need bombs to get the Triforce of Power, no, but we did need bombs to get the Triforce of Courage, which was in Lanayru, and was hard-locked by bombs. interesting motion controls there. No double demise. Double demise is not something in these settings. So, thank you very much, Joshi, for the 100 bits. And Apes for the 20 bits. Yeah, that was kind of a boring seed with how linear it was. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because we got claw shots and bombs, like, super late in comparison to everything else, pretty much. So, interesting, I suppose. Oh, I guess we also didn't do the Skyview dig spot, but everything else we did do. Let me see, because oh, right. Season 4 tournament. I don't actually know what the Season 4 hint distribution is. Oh well. Because at least on the tracker it said that every Gossip Stone was in Logic, but I don't think that's the case. Because usually at least the Boko-based ones aren't giving out hints at all. But whatever, I can see if that's actually the case another time. Anyway, thank you guys all for the GGs. That's going to be it for today's stream, because I have to leave for something in like an hour, so that's why we did this today and not TPHD runs, but pretty sure I shouldn't have anything to do tomorrow, so we can do more TPHD runs tomorrow. Okay, so they are turned off, right. That's what I assumed, but pasting the settings into the tracker apparently said otherwise. Anyway, thank you guys all very much for watching today, and we will be back tomorrow, so enjoy the rest of your Sundays, and goodbye. See you later.